Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be going over my ideas and plans for the year of 2026. With how things are going and how busy I've been, I just haven't had the time to dedicate that much to the YouTube channel, which I want to change going into 2026. So I do need to focus on my own stuff of trying to become a developer, and that is something that is like a future goal that I really want to focus on. So the way I'm going to go about it, because I do need as much time to get to a point where I can do YouTube and indie dev full time, is that I need to get to the point where I no longer have a day job. And to do that, the simplest for me is to actually get a publisher for my game and start working on it from there. So ideally that is the plan, and because of how that is going to go, the way the YouTube content is going to flow is I am going to be moving to a one video a week sort of format. So in theory, by the end of 2026, we'll have at least 52 videos on the channel going over different aspects of game development, and not just tutorials, but other things that game devs need to think about, such as making a game design document, coming up with ideas, actually following through with those ideas, getting something into a prototype stage, getting that tested by others, all that sort of stuff to actually like get people into becoming an actual game dev. So the channel isn't going to stray away from UE5 tutorials, but it is going to be a bit more broad spec in the game dev space. So there will be Unreal Engine tutorials, there'll be Blender tutorials, there'll be texturing tutorials, as well as just how to set up and the mindset beyond game dev. So with everything going to a one video a week format at least, there will be other videos in between that. So it'll be things like animations I come up with or stuff like that I want to put out into the world for people to take a look at. So those will count as bonuses, but in general, by the end of the year, there'll be at least 52 new videos. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to spend a day or two per month making the tutorials or making the video, and then posting once a month after, or once a week afterwards, so that by I will have a month's worth of content already done, so that in between that time I can just work on editing, which is a lengthy process but decent enough, and spend the rest of the time actually working on my own game. Other plans for the rest of the year is I want to open up a Discord community where we can each go through and share some of our prototypes, our ideas, get feedback from other game developers or aspiring game developers, and see how we can go from there into getting feedback for our own games to make better games, hopefully. Other things that I want to plan on actually doing is creating a character from scratch and going through the whole process of getting them into a game engine, whether it be Unreal Engine or Godot, but starting from scratch with a base model all the way to texturing, rigging, and eventually brought into Unreal Engine or Godot and then animated there. Otherwise, I'm gonna go about with general game dev advice, stuff that I've been learning, stuff I've been trying to get better at, stuff I've been struggling with. For example, I am terrible at deadlines, so I want to really focus on trying to set deadlines and keep to them for myself as well as for this YouTube channel. So for the month of Jan, this is going to be the topics. So I'm going over rigging for the first 2 weeks. Okay, then we'll go over creating, or how I create human characters or humanoid characters, and get them into Unreal. Then from there we'll go into some general modeling tips and advice, especially for creating environments and such. Then into Feb, the first week will be a swimming tutorial for UE5, and then from there we'll see how things go. But yeah, that's what I have planned for the first month of the year. Yeah, so sorry if this has been a bit rambly. Yeah, I do want to try and get this going at a consistent pace. So yeah, let's see how 2026 goes, and hopefully we get to become full-time game devs. That's the goal. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the first video, proper video for the year in rigging. Cheers.